After this, I shall be nothing falling downstairs.
You know, I'm something of a scientist myself.
Listen, I'm sun-cooked. I spent my whole day at a Portland Sea Dogs game up in Portland, Maine, and I don't know if you have seen this, but there is an extreme heat warning all across the country right now. It's pretty hot right now.
I don't know, my window's open, so...
Your window's open?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Oh my god. It's like, it's pretty rough out there. I'm cooked. I've been cooking for a hot minute.
I love that energy for you. I don't,
Yeah.
but...
Yeah, no,
What do you mean the image is unsupported? I need images. God damn it.
All right. Ladies, gentlemen, and friends beyond the binary, from the Monstrous Activity Surveillance and Observation Network, my name is Michael Wingate. I'm here with Ashton Laurel. This is The Rabbit Hole. We're going to be diving deep into the weirdest things you never thought to think of every Sunday, or as many Sundays as we can, as long as there's not a professional wrestling event that requires Ashton's attention.
Extremely true.
Yeah. And this evening, Ashton is taking the reins here.
Am I?
I mean, this is your subject, baby.
I think that we discussed it.
You're the one with the PowerPoint.
But it's only 5 slides long.
Oh, okay.
And one of them is an intro.
I mean, that's fair.
So we're gonna figure out how to do this.
It's okay. We haven't unveiled anything. The curtain's still down. Curtain's still down. This is early. This is Ep 1, baby.
Hold on.
We're figuring it out.
It is.
Again, we threw this idea together very quickly, and how satisfied am I with my experience? I'm fairly satisfied. Thank you, Google. We threw this thing together very quickly. I literally just got home, fed the dogs, took them out. It's very hot.
But this is exactly like the energy that's needed
for this song, this unknowable, inconceivable song. Take it away.
Great. Here are all the lyrics except for a little bit of the end because it got cut off, but it's fine. And I just want to go through it really quick because it's an autobiographical piece, I think.
Okay. This is your lens of this piece.
Well, yeah. So I think so here's the thing. It is about a scientist, right? Mm-hmm. Or actually, lab could mean many different things, but we can assume that it's a scientist, and we're not going to do too much assumptions during this because
okay.
It's really important that we go by facts first.
Heard. Understood.
But so someone working in a lab very late at night, okay, for my monster, which implies that this guy is Dr. Frankenstein at this point, because that is the classic Dr. Frankenstein creates the monster, right? My monster. So at this point, it seems that it is a song from the perspective of Dr. Frankenstein.
It would seem that way.
Right? Okay. And he was not expecting this either. Now, here's the other thing. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise. So that means I believe you can infer that this is not the first time that the monster has woken up. Because if I created a monster, I would not be chill, that would be the surprising part to me, is the monster coming alive.
Right.
But he's not surprised until he starts doing the monster mash, which we are going to talk about. Here's the thing.
I see where you're going with this. Okay.
Right?
Okay, I'm following you.
We're gonna skip over the chorus right now.
Wait.
And there's a reason.
Okay.
There's a reason.
Okay. All right. I'm following.
We are, you know what, actually, we're going to move ahead. We're going to come back to this.
Okay.
We're going to come back to the lyrics.
Circle back. I got you.
Oh, there you go. What is it? That's the question, isn't it?
What is it?
What is it?
What is it, please? What is it,
What
please?
is the Monster Mash?
What is the Monster Mash?
So, verbs used to mash.
Mhm.
Okay, we got did,
Yeah.
can.
Mhm.
Those are two that are in the song. They did the monster mash.
Oh, okay.
You can do the monster mash.
Yep. Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
We can assume with you, or you just can mash.
Yeah.
You can master mash it. It's
Okay.
monster mash.
I see what's going on here.
Can. Do.
Yeah.
We can infer from did.
Yep.
You can do.
You can
the monster
do.
mash.
If you did, you can do.
That
This
also
makes
means
sense.
you may do the monster mash.
Yeah. Okay. You may.
You are allowed
Mm-hmm.
to monster mash. And finally, you will monster mash.
Oh, I see. Okay. Future participles. I see what's going on here.
But
All right, I'm following you.
there is a more important verb that is in this song that changes everything. Play. You play the monster mash. Playing the monster mash changes everything about the monster mash, because at this point you do not know what the monster mash is, but there are only a few things that you can play.
Sure.
So the next slide, things one can play.
Yep. Got you. I got you.
So you can play a game.
Yep.
You know, that includes playing pretend, playing TTRPG boss counts as a game.
It does count as a game.
Any kind of like group activity you can play.
Mm-hmm.
Sport. You can play sport.
Yep, you can
Sport.
play
Some would
sport.
argue that games are sports, but also if you're playing a sport, it's not a fucking game.
Yep. Fair. But if you're playing EA Sports, get in the game.
That's a game. A joke or a prank.
I see. Yeah.
Play a joke,
You
play
can
a prank.
play a joke or a prank. Yep.
You're doing bits.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you can play.
I like that.
An instrument.
An instrument for sure.
You can play an instrument.
Mhm.
Any instrument.
Well, not any. I can't play the drums.
That is the easiest instrument.
Really? I can't get my feet to do. I can't get my feet to work. I can do like hand drums,
That's
just
the
fine.
only instrument I can play.
Ugh. We should start a band.
Okay. Instrument. Play that. That's the verb used for instrument.
Yep,
Play the
I've already
flute,
moved
play
past
the
you.
cello. Okay, great. Song.
Yeah.
You can play a song.
You can play a song. You can play a little ditty. You can play a little tune.
Exactly. And can you dance? Can you play a dance?
Yes.
Fuck no.
Yes, you can.
No, you
okay.
can't. There's a big X over it. You
Oh,
can't.
I see. Okay.
How would you play a dance? Explain that to me.
Okay. Well, okay, here's the thing. It semantically, like a danza is like a type of song. So and it translates to dance. So it's like a
But the
it's like,
act, so you can play the song. It's
Yeah,
playing the song,
yeah,
but you're not playing the dance. The act of dancing is not creating the song.
It depends on the context that you're putting these words in. I'm gonna need
I'm
clearer
putting it in the context of
So so you're just saying we're ruling out that the Monster Mash is a dance.
it can't be, because
It
you
can't be a
cannot
dance.
play. They played the mash. You cannot play a dance.
Okay, so now we got a cross-reference though. I'm getting ahead of you. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you are.
I'm
You
so
are.
sorry.
I'm just going over the most important aspects, then we can
I
dig
see.
deeper in.
I see.
Up next, it's an allegory for colonization.
Oh, I see.
Out from his coffin, Drax's voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. Opened the lid and shook his fist and said, whatever happened to my Transylvania?
My Transylvania twist.
So he created, or he takes credit at least, for the Transylvania twist,
I see.
which once again sounds like a dance, but because it's now the Monster Mash,
Yeah.
it's the same rule
Yeah.
where it can't be the dance because you have to be able to play it, because if you can play the Monster Mash, you have to be able to play the Transylvania twist.
Mm.
Because the Transylvania twist has changed into the Monster Mash.
Yes.
And The other thing about this that I didn't put in the PowerPoint is that the next line, the chorus continues. It's now the Monster Mash, and it's a graveyard smash. He's saying it's better now. We changed it. Now, here's my question. Have you ever seen the movie Bring It On?
Yeah, of course.
The
Who
classic,
hasn't seen the movie Bring It On?
The classic movie Bring It On.
That's where we all learned how to do spirit fingers.
Every time we get some here, y'all come trying to steal it, putting some blonde hair on it, and calling it something different. And what is that movie about? Cultural appropriation.
Cultural appropriation.
And what is the difference between the Toros taking the Clover's routines and Dr. Frankenstein taking the Transylvania twist from Dracula? That's it. Those are my slides.
That's it.
Now,
those are the slides. That's it. Oh, okay.
No, but there's so much more to go over. But this was like the most important thing. Like,
right.
If we go back, you go back to things one can play.
Yeah, okay.
I think that we're going over the lyrics of the Monster Mash. I want to know what the Monster Mash is. I want to know what it is.
Okay, so we need to cross-reference things one can play with things one can do.
Yeah. Exactly. So here's the thing. You can do any of these things, though. Like, you can do an instrument.
I don't know, man. Listen.
Yeah?
I have been playing music my entire life. I would never in a million years say that, like, I do the piano. You know what I mean? Like, I would never say, like, oh, yeah, and me, I do the singing. Like, well, I guess, like, it's just a weird, I guess you could say it.
Could.
Like, it does technically work. It just feels like something you wouldn't necessarily... Yes, the flute in American Pie is a way that you can do an instrument. You could do any instrument if you're brave enough.
Yep.
And you heard that here first, and that is
we
advice
know that
you can
Dr.
take
Frankenstein is brave enough.
home. He's definitely brave enough. Okay, hold on though. Okay. What the fuck? All right. Does that make sense in the context? Let's explore instrument now.
Exactly. Yeah. I think we need to go through the song, like, using each of these things.
Okay. All right. So we're picking instrument.
Yeah.
Okay. I would not say he did the piano, though. Like, I wouldn't say he did the guitar. I don't think the Monster Mash is an instrument. Like, see right there.
Could it?
Right there, the first time.
Could it be a way to play an instrument? Like a cool new fun way?
Oh, no. I mean, like
he does it with his feet.
Oh. Wait a minute. Things you can play. An event.
An event. You can play an event. I'm adding that.
You can play an event.
That's really...
You can play an event. You can play a venue.
You can play a venue.
You can do an event. I mean, Graveyard Smash works. If it's an event. If he starts doing the event. Like...
Yeah.
Like the monster wakes up.
Yep.
He rises. And then, to the surprise of Dr. Frankenstein, the monster is like, we're throwing a party. We're partying now. This is it. Like, the party time is immediate. Right now, this moment, we're partying. And he's like, well, fuck it. I guess we're partying. And so he calls up the boys.
Yeah. And then all the boys show up.
Yeah. Okay. Let's keep going through these lyrics.
Okay, I have questions. So I'm getting too deep into it because we have a lot to go over. I'm getting way too deep into it.
Yeah.
Because now I'm thinking, who was the one who did appropriate the Monster Mash? Because it has to be Dr. Frankenstein. The monster just does it first. Dr. Frankenstein says, I think there's a line where he says it's mine. So
My Monster Mash is the hit of the land.
That's it. Okay, great. Yeah, my Monster Mash. So he takes credit for the Monster Mash. It never says that the monster was the first person or monster to do the mash, right? But it was a shock when he started doing it.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't think you can. Well, is Monster Mash a state of mind?
Could be.
Here's the thing, though, like you can monster mash. You know, tell them Boris sent you, and you can monster mash. Like you can rage.
Now, who is Boris?
Yeah, well, we're not there yet. Yeah. We're gonna. Part 2 is all about Boris. Next week, find out all about Boris.
Okay. What if? Okay, here's the thing. I did create a new slide at the end, and I think we can work on it together.
Okay.
Because I want to create the guest list.
Oh. Okay. All right. So you get
people we know are there.
All right. Well, let's run down. So after the first verse, to the master bedroom where the vampires feast, the ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrodes. Okay. So now here's the thing: vampires not there.
Not yet.
Not yet, because they're still in the master bedroom feasting. The ghouls were hanging out. The ghouls came along. Moss, excellent question. Why do the ghouls have abodes from the castle east to the master bedroom? That is very strange.
So, it's implying that the ghouls have like a room in the castle.
Or is it saying that the ghouls all came to the master bedroom, or they all came like into the area between the laboratory to the master bedroom? And the house was filled with ghouls. Is that what he's saying? Is he just like, oh, and now my house is full of ghouls?
I think that might be, he's saying the house is full of ghouls and the castle is now, it's not just the lab. Right. I think immediately it spreads. The ghouls are in every room.
The ghouls are in all the rooms.
From in the castle east to the master bedroom.
Yes.
Every room. The monster mash is happening.
All the ghouls.
All the ghouls.
Lots of ghouls, every room.
Now.
And they're mashing.
Now here's the question. Do you think this castle's an Airbnb? Like a monster hotel?
Here's the real question. Is the Monster Mash set in the Hotel Transylvania cinematic universe? I've never actually seen any of these films. I'm just aware of their existence.
Okay, so it does make sense. Going back to the ghouls, it says it caught on in a flash. So it's like the ghouls were like, we're monster mashing, let's fucking go.
Ghoulies are monster mashing, let's go.
But also, to get a jolt from my electrodes.
Yeah.
Now that...
It's drugs.
That's
drugs.
Could be drugs.
That's drugs.
Right?
I mean, it could be sexual.
That's true.
But I feel like it's drugs.
The ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrode.
Okay, so the zombies were there. So we got ghouls, we got zombies. I'm in column 2 now. The party had just begun. Okay, so we're implying that there is a party going on. This isn't just a bunch of people showing up for drugs. It's a party. So,
okay, hold on. I'm gonna write party guest list.
Party guest list.
Okay.
This is outrageous.
Okay. The guests included Wolfman Dracula and his son.
Yes. So we've got ghouls, we've got zombies, we've got Wolfman, we've got Dracula, and Dracula's son.
Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds.
They play the Monster Mash. The Monster Mash is like a music festival, dude.
Okay. Hold on.
The Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash. They played the mash. Yeah, they all played this sick show.
The Coffin Bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker 5. The Coffin Bangers.
This song is an unknowable enigma.
Crypt Kicker.
Monster Mash can have like multiple meanings. Like it doesn't have to be just one thing. Like sometimes, like in one context it's this thing, and then in another context it's another thing. And so like he did the mash, he did the monster mash. Like when he wakes up, the monster mash is like a party. Like it's like, let's fucking go. Like he gets up, like Frankenstein's monster gets up and he like grabs a bottle of, you know, some crazy green chemical goo that's like frothing and like, you know, spitting out dry ice, and he chugs it and he's like smashes it on the floor and he's like, let's go, wake up and rage. Then all the ghouls are like, yeah, party, right? So they're doing the mash, they're raging. But then like the monster mash is also like they make the monster mash is like it's like calling a music festival like the cool people rage, you know what I mean? Like I could see it.
It's possible. My thing is like, if you were to go to Coachella, would you say that you're Coachella-ing?
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Because specifically, he says, then you can mash. So that means mash is a verb.
Yeah, mash is a verb.
So then you can monster mash. So you have to be able to be monster mashing.
So you have to be able to monster mash, then you have to be able to play the monster mash.
Yeah. And be monster mashing.
All right. Okay. All right.
If you go to Burning Man, do you say you're Burning Man?
Actually, yeah. Yeah, I have
I'm
heard
Burning
people say
Man?
that. I've heard people say like I'm burning that weekend, like I'm going to Burning Man. I've heard that. I have friends that go to Burning Man.
I know, you look like the guy that would have friends that go to Burning Man. Okay, but also there's an important thing here. Just really quick, going back to the guest list. It says the guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. And then, one more verse later, out from his coffin, Drax's voice did ring. So he's a guest, but he's also in his coffin.
No. You can be invited to come somewhere, like be on the guest list, and not physically be there yet. So, like, we don't know if Wolfman, Dracula, and his son were actually there yet. We just know that they were invited to this mash.
If you say guest list, yes, but specifically it says the guests included.
Mm-hmm.
Which, like, if I invited someone to my house and they didn't show up, I wouldn't be like, well, they're a guest because they're not here. I would say they're on the guest list. The other thing is that out from his coffin, Drax's voice did ring. He opened the lid and shook his fist. It implies that Dracula is like at the party already, but he's in the coffin. Like, this is Dracula's house.
No, he's not. He's not. No. He's at the party. He's not in his coffin. He's at the party, and then he goes to look in his coffin to find his Transylvania twist, and it's not there. Where is it?
Oh.
It's now the mash. What happened to my Transylvania twist? You took it. You took it from me. Give Dracula
here's
back
the thing.
The twist. What?
Yeah, if he's already at the party experiencing the monster mash, how does he not realize that it is in fact his Transylvania twist? He doesn't recognize it? Because if that's the case, it's not that it has evolved. It's a completely different thing. If the person who invented it cannot recognize it in its second form, that's not, it has not morphed. That's a new thing.
Maybe he's like, which one of you motherfuckers stole the blueprints to my amazing party, like my secret party knowledge, and bastardized it into this ridiculous monster mash.
Okay, now here's the thing.
Yeah.
This might be digging too deep, but that's what we're here to do.
Yeah.
If I were to say what happened, what happened to my dice? That implies I had my dice a second ago. They're gone. What happened to them?
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, if I say, whatever happened to my dice? This happened a while ago. Whatever happened? It did not just happen. It was something that happened a while ago. Other things went on. And now I'm back to thinking about it.
Okay, here we are. I'm going to reframe the scene. Okay. Dracula's at the party. Drax having a good time. And he's like, yeah, this party's pretty cool. And then he goes off into a far room. He used to live at this house, and his old coffin is still here. And he's like all wistful and sad, and he used to throw all of the ragers. And he's like, man, whatever happened to my Transylvania twist? And they're all like, haha, joke's on you, motherfucker. It's still going. It's now the MASH.
Yeah. Like, he's just getting, like, really emotional about... Like, he is immortal. He's, like, dealing with the fact that...
Like, his loved ones are growing and dying. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty sad.
Someone stole his vape. But no, that tracks to me. The only thing about that is that it specifically says out from his coffin. Drax's voice did ring, which says that he's in the coffin.
Well, no, in one interpretation of the reading, you could say that yes, he is inside the coffin and he is yelling out from the coffin. However, you could also take the implication that the coffin is off somewhere, is out somewhere. And out from the coffin, where the coffin is, Dracula's voice did ring. He could be calling out from a far distance where the coffin is. He's now distanced himself from the party.
Okay. I'm standing outside of my bedroom and you hear my voice. My voice is not coming out from my bedroom. My voice would be coming out from my bedroom if I was in my bedroom. If I'm next to my bedroom, even though you are like far, like if you're outside of the house,
yeah,
I would argue you would say the voice is coming from the house. It's not coming from the area around the coffin. It's coming specifically from the coffin itself.
Yeah, but like if I'm sitting in this room right now and somebody pulls up into my driveway,
right,
and gets out of their car and calls out to me, I would say, and is like leaning against their car, I would say they're calling out to me from their car. I wouldn't say they are calling out to me from my driveway. I would say they're calling out to me from their car.
Then you're fucking insane.
Well,
if they're outside of the car and you're saying the voice is coming from the car.
Literally directly next to the car.
But they're not in the car. No, I don't agree with you on this one. That's crazy. That's insane. That's an insane thing to say.
Okay. All right. So check this out. So someone pulls up into your driveway and climbs out the window a little bit. So they're like sticking out of the car and calls out to you. Would you still think I'm crazy for saying they're calling out to me from their car?
So there's a difference here. Because if you're saying they're calling out to me from the car, yes, their voice is not calling out from you from the car.
Yeah, okay, but
their voice is outside of the car.
I'm not arguing the physics of the sound here. I am only arguing common parlance and like
that's what I would
people
say.
would say.
I would if someone yelled at me. If someone yelled at me, if half of their body was outside of the car, I'm not going to fucking sit there yelling at me from the car.
You're going to say they're yelling at you from approximately 6 inches above the car?
Or near the car. They're by the, specifically, the voice is coming. The voice is coming from near the car. I'm not going to say the voice is coming from inside the car, because it's not. Only his legs are in there, Michael.
Okay.
Your vocal cords are not in your legs.
No. You are adding a word to this line. Out from his coffin, not out from inside his coffin. It says out from his coffin, not out from inside his coffin.
So, okay, let's just change that to car. So
out from his car. Drax's voice did ring. So he's in the parking lot. And he's standing next to his car.
I think at least half of his body has to be in the car.
So maybe he's looking for something in his car.
So he's halfway in, like his head is halfway in.
Sure. This is the only way. Yeah, his ass is sticking out. The mayor's there.
The mayor's there. Yeah, go on.
His ass is out. The mayor is there. This is the only way. This is the only interpretation that closes the plot hole of him being at the party and also being not at the party. It means that he distanced himself from the party and went looking in his coffin for something. He went looking for his Transylvania twist, maybe,
I
on.
do think there are 2 other options.
Okay, what are the other options?
The
I'm
first
desperate for
one-
more, so.
Yeah. So the first option is that Dracula is already here, already sleeping in his coffin. So if you threw a party at my house and I was asleep, you could say I was a guest at the party. I attended the party.
Nah, I wouldn't
Because
say
it's
that.
not my party.
Nah.
Even though it's my house, it's not my party. What if I was
Nah.
sleeping up? Okay,
I can't.
let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this.
All right.
Better.
Okay.
Okay. I'm at your house. I am sleeping
Yeah.
upstairs.
Mhm.
You throw a party downstairs. I am at that party technically.
Yeah. And the bed that you own is in my house?
No. It's your bed. I'm in your bed.
So then Dracula's not in his coffin.
You're right. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
We live together. It's my bed too. It's both of our beds. We share a bed. We live together. Okay.
Okay.
We live together.
Okay, so Dr. Frankenstein and Dracula are together.
Yeah.
Oh, this changes everything.
Yeah. So they're in love.
No, they're not.
Why?
No, because here's the thing. There's no way that Dr. Frankenstein, wait a minute, unless Dr. Frankenstein turned the Transylvania Twist into the Monster Mash as a present for his lover. He kept it secret. Oh man. He kept the Transylvania Twist thing secret. He stole it from Drac a long time ago, and he's been working on this. He's been working on it so much late in the lab. Oh man, he's been working on it so much all night, every night, so late in the lab, while his monster is falling asleep every night, and he keeps hearing all of the mutterings of the party and the party lifestyle and the way to make the Transylvania Twist better, and he can't figure it out exactly how to do it. But then, to his surprise, one night, the monster rises up and starts doing the fucking party exactly. He starts throwing the party the way that he needed it to be done to really show Dracula a good time. And now, so everybody's at the party. The ghouls are here, the zombies are here, Wolfman's here, Dracula, his son, they're all fucking partying. And Dracula's like, man, this is a good time. It feels really familiar. Let me go check my party notes and stuff and see this feels like the party, kind of like the parties that I would throw back in the day. And then he comes back to his lover and he's like, honey, whatever happened to my Transylvania Twist? And he's like, baby, it's now the MASH. And now everything's cool. Drac's a part of the band. He's like, fuck yeah, this is lit. This is like everything I ever dreamed of. And his Monster Mash is the hit of the land. And for us, the living, this is where it gets weird. Now this party lifestyle mindset is meant for us too. And when we get there, tell them that Boris sent us.
You're going so high. You just... Okay. There is another option.
What's the option?
Drac is not Dracula. It's a completely different character.
I don't like it. Drac is not...
But specifically, he says Drac twice.
Okay, who wrote this song? George R.R. Martin?
Boris!
They all get
Boris
the same
wrote
fucking...
the song!
But Boris? No.
Yeah, Boris.
No, Boris didn't write the song.
Yes, he did. He did.
Who wrote
That's
the
the name
song?
of the guy who wrote the song. Boris.
No, it's not. No, it's absolutely not. We're looking it up.
Song by Bobby Boris Pickett.
No, it's
And the
not
Crypt
actually by
Kickers.
him.
What are you talking about?
Who wrote the Monster Mash?
Boris did.
No way.
It's
Bobby Pickett?
Boris. Bobby, in parentheses, Boris
That's not his name.
Pickett. They call him Boris. It's a nickname.
It's not his name.
Okay, I want you. Okay, I'm gonna.
Okay, so is Bobby Boris Pickett the scientist.
It's possible. So what it is Bobby Pickett is him when he's doing songs on his own. Bobby Boris Pickett and the Crypt Kickers.
I see.
Which is who wrote the song.
The Crypt Kicker 5.
No, just the Crypt Kickers.
So who's the
This is
Crypt
a different
Kicker?
band.
Oh, this is the Crypt Kicker. No. The Crypt Kicker 5 is the Crypt Kickers when they were kids, and they're all brothers, and their dad was pretty brutal to them.
Sorry, I'm looking at the Wikipedia page for Bobby Boris Pickett.
Yeah. All right.
No, I want to look at. You know what? I'm gonna look at the Wikipedia page specifically for the Monster Mash. I want to know if there's anything.
For missing anything, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna ask someone.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask AI.
Why would you do that?
Because
I don't like that.
I think
I don't like it.
I think
that's cheating. I think that's fucking cheating,
No.
and I will not respect you if you do that.
No, because here's the thing. If my theory is correct, and this song is truly unknowable, AI will have a difficult time giving us an accurate read on...
No.
No?
I would love AI to explain love to me.
Well, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying, is I don't think even AI will be able to know what this song even is or means.
No. AI, this song was written by a human for humans. Well, excuse me. By a human for monsters.
For monsters.
And then also for humans.
Wait a minute, no. By a human for humans. Because the only time it addresses the audience, he breaks the fourth wall in the last verse and says, "For you, the living, this mash was meant to." So the song was written by a human for humans. The mash, and it's letting humans, living people, know that we are also meant to do this. We're meant to live this lifestyle. This party all the time, forever lifestyle. And isn't that nice? Don't we all just need that?
I don't like it. Okay, here we go. Here's the synopsis that Wikipedia gives. And here's the thing.
Okay.
Here's the thing. I don't trust AI. AI
No, neither do I.
AI can't possibly understand. Like, if you were to ask AI to be like, "Hey, AI, explain love to me," it could do that. But it can't, it's never been in love. It doesn't know what it feels like.
Well, yeah.
Truly.
For sure.
So I wouldn't trust. It's like, if it's a concept, if the Monster Mash is a concept, then like we can't trust AI.
Right. So I'm not saying we should trust AI. I'm saying I want to ask AI to give me a literary analysis of the lyrics of The Monster Mash by Bobby Boris Pickett. And I want to see what it comes up with.
I mean, you could try.
Let's do it. All right. We're gonna talk to Gemini.
Wikipedia does say it's a dance, which is wrong.
It's not. Yeah, Wikipedia is wrong.
Okay, it specifically says it's a dance first, then it becomes a hit of a land because he throws a party for other monsters.
Well, hold on.
Where they do the dance there.
Hold on. We're gonna ask my buddy Gemini what he thinks. Hey Gemini, can you give me a literary analysis of the lyrics of The Monster Mash by Bobby Boris Pickett?
Okay, let's dive into The Monster Mash. It's a fun, spooky song, right? The lyrics are all about this mad scientist who creates a monster in his lab and then throws a party where all the classic monsters show up. It's got a real playful, campy vibe, and it's full of these great, vivid descriptions of the monsters and their crazy dance moves. What do you think makes it such a Halloween hit?
Nah, man, nah. See, that feels like it just doesn't understand.
Also, it doesn't explain a single dance move.
Does not explain. Oh,
Okay.
He's still trying to talk.
Sir?
Sir? Sorry, G. Oh, wait. What were you saying? Wait a minute. Hey, Gemini, I'm sorry I just interrupted you. What were you just saying?
I was just talking about the weather in Chicago.
No, you weren't. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Gee, you weren't talking about the weather in Chicago? That's just what thinking about the Monster Mash just did to AI. I just asked an insanely powerful thinking device to contemplate the Monster Mash. And it was so fried that it gave me the weather in Chicago. It doesn't even do the weather. I think at some point...
AI will never replace humanity.
No, of course not. I think at some point, we're going to have to throw in the towel here and accept Ashton. Here's the thing, though. I think at some point, we're going to have to accept either the person who wrote this song was not...
You watch your mouth. You watch what you say about Bobby Boris Pickett.
Here's the thing. This is what I'm saying, okay? Either we have to accept that the Monster Mash was written by somebody who did not take great literary care in the way that they wrote and structured this song, or we have to accept that the Monster Mash is a truly unknowable masterpiece of eldritch obscurity. I mean, I like to believe. You know, I want to believe in Bobby Boris Pickett.
Yeah.
And the Crypt Kickers.
I think that it's just upsetting that Dr. Frankenstein, Bobby Boris Pickett Frankenstein,
yeah,
is taking credit for the mash. I don't, when it's obviously it was Dracula's first, and to my graveyard smash.
Ashton,
what?
You're running around in circles.
Can you shut the fuck up? I'm trying to read. Let's go back to the beginning. Let's go back to the top. Let's go back to the top really quick. Let's go back. It's a game.
It's a game.
Does that work? It was a game. People are playing it.
People are playing the mash. Well,
zombies were having fun. They're playing a game. They're playing a fun game.
Okay, here we go. Let's replace Monster Mash with Pickleball.
Oh, okay.
And Transylvania Twist with, I don't know, fucking ping pong.
Yeah.
Okay. So, suddenly to my surprise, he did the pickleball.
That works for me, honestly. To be honest, if I walked up to someone and I was like, "Hey, what did you do this weekend?" and they were like, "I did the pickleball," I'd be like, "Hell yeah, dude! Like, yeah, I did the pickleball."
When was this song written?
62.
Okay, all right. I did the pickleball. Sure, fine. I'll give you that. Okay, fine. So the ghouls show up.
Yep.
They get a jolt from the electrodes. They did the pickleball.
Now that's they did chug some Gatorade.
Chug some Gatorade. I was just thinking that. Yeah. Chug some Gatorade. They did the pickleball. It caught on a flash. Yeah, they did the pickleball. Great. Okay.
Yeah.
So the zombies were having fun. Yeah, party had just begun. Wolfman, Dracula, and his son.
They're all getting involved.
They're all digging the sounds of the pickleball court.
No.
It's like
No.
it's like a. Phoom.
Okay. Yeah. I'd love. I don't think you can do this, but I'd love right now if we just all like went on YouTube and just Googled ASMR pickleball.
ASMR pickleball.
Like pickleball court ASMR.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just to see Or we all just like close our eyes for a minute and just like imagine ASMR pickleball.
ASMR pickleball. I like it. Igor on chains. Wow.
Is that a position in pickleball?
Could be in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
It's a position. Let's say
It's
like a center fielder.
Yeah, okay. And he's backed by his bang hounds. So dogs are allowed in...
It's Air Bud.
It's Air Bud. We've got an
Air
Air
Bud
Bud
rules.
scenario going on here.
Okay. So the Coffin Bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker 5.
Yeah, so a doo-wop group shows up, like a barbershop.
But here's the
quintet.
thing. Here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
They're a vocal group doesn't mean they can't play a game.
Well, right. Yeah, of course.
So
I'm picturing I'm picturing them in like the little straw pork pie hats and the red and white striped. You know what I mean? Like with like the white high-waisted pants and such. Yeah, that's what I'm picturing here.
They showed up to play pickleball, and they're like, also I'm a singer.
Yeah, they're singing while they're playing pickleball.
They don't even have to sing while they're playing pickleball.
But they are.
It specifically does not say that they sing, but they can.
Yeah, but they're like that. You know they're like that.
Yeah, they're like that.
Okay, so they did the pickleball. They all played the pickleball. They did the It Caught On Flash out from his coffin. Okay, out from his coffin, Drax's voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. Opened the lid and shook his fist.
See, there we go. Why would he open the lid if he's outside of the coffin and shake his fist? He's in the coffin.
Okay. All right. Here's the thing. I hate it. Drax a new character. We're adding a new party guest. Drac is different.
Drac? Now, I would argue that's his son, but you already mentioned the son, so it can't be the son.
The son. Son is obviously Dracula Jr.
I also hate it, but there's also...
I've got it. I've got it.
Yeah.
Pickleball, ping pong.
Yeah.
His coffin doubles as a ping pong table. Folds out into a ping pong table. So he's like...
Oh.
He's like, what did you do? Why is this all... Where's like my rackets and shit? And they're like, hey man, it's this now. And he's like,
the Transylvania twist is what he calls his coffin.
Whatever happened to my coffin?
Like, whatever happened to my coffin? Dude, it's pickleball now. We're using it.
It's the net. We dismantle your coffin and turn it into rackets. Or whatever pickleball people call them. Like I don't know, what do they call them? Like fluffernutters or something?
Like, okay, that's actually a really interesting thing, because we have been assuming that the Transylvania twist is an earlier iteration of the Monster Mash. It could be something completely different that is a part of the Monster Mash. The Monster Mash is a physical thing. You could take part of the Transylvania twist, or you could take the Transylvania twist, put it into the Monster Mash, and then you can still say, well, now it's the mash.
Is the Monster Mash a drink? No, you can't play a drink.
You can't play a drink. Got me there. Oh gosh. Because like, okay, I come home from college, okay?
Yeah.
The mayor's there. And
Mayor's there.
he goes, and I say, where's the outhouse? I have to poop. He goes, we have a toilet now. We dismantled the outhouse, and we built a door inside with the wood from the outhouse. So the outhouse, it's now the bathroom.
Yeah. Have we considered that the Monster Mash is a term for like a smash cut in a film? Like it's like a film editing technique. Okay, so hear me out. So he's working in the lab, which is what he calls his like video editing room.
Yeah.
And his eyes beheld an eerie sight. His monster from his slab gets up and he's like, nah, dog, do this. He did the mash, and he's like, nah, this star wipe isn't doing it. Do this. Now, it turns out that exact thing was done a long time ago by Dracula. Dracula coined this thing. He's like Kubrick with this like film technique, and like patented it. You know what I mean? And now Dr. Bobby Boris Pickett Frankenstein.
Yeah, that's his name.
Yep. Now he has co-opted it, turned it into his thing. He's sharing it with everybody. Everybody's doing it. And now it's just like another thing. And Dracula's like, wait a minute. Whatever happened to my thing that I did? And they're like, this is the same thing, dog. We stole it from you, and we're taking all the credit. Appropriation. Now it brings us right back to cultural appropriation.
It is about cultural appropriation. But then, now everything's cool. Drac's part of the band.
Is this like a Sinners type scenario?
You're gonna have to explain that to me.
Oh man, you're gonna need to see the film Sinners. What are you doing? What the fuck? What the fuck?
I don't know movies.
What the Ashton.
I've never seen Star Wars. I've never seen Sinners. I've never...
Okay, Sinners is brand new. That shit just came out. Ryan Coogler directed that shit.
Who? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Bro. He did
I don't
Black
know.
Panther.
Oh, okay.
Bro.
I watched that on a plane.
Bro. It's got Michael B. Jordan. He plays twins. Bro. So
Some of us are poor, Michael.
Listen, I'm right there with you, but I saw Sinners. It's just the fucking movie of the century, man.
I saw Wicked.
Wicked was good. No, see Sinners. I'm alright. I'm gonna tell you right now. Go see Sinners, or not. You don't even need to go see it. It's streaming. I don't know where it's streaming, but watch Sinners. It's the best vampire movie I've ever seen in my entire life.
It's about vampires?
It's about vampires in the Civil War, baby. Not Civil War, but
sick,
like slavery
dude.
era. Vampires in slavery era, and it's fucking incredible.
Sick.
It's
dude.
like black empowerment, fucking. Oh man, it's so good. Oh, see Sinners. God damn, it's incredible. Anyway.
So what's the situation?
Well, the situation is like, you know, the appropriation happens, but like there's like an upside to it in some way. If you're better off doing the Monster Mash, then now maybe everything's cool. Maybe it's not a one-for-one cultural appropriation thing. I don't know.
Maybe what it is Dracula is a person of color. He created something, did not get the love and appreciation it deserved. Dr. Frankenstein comes in, white man, cis white man.
Yeah.
Does it, gets all the praise.
Yes.
Renames it.
Mm-hmm.
Dracula comes out, he's like, hey, I did this thing. And Dr. Frankenstein's like, I know. You did it. And I'm going to make sure everyone knows. You joined the band. You're going to be part of this because you did this first.
So it's like Edison and Tesla, but with a happy ending.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man. It doesn't feel right.
It doesn't, because he specifically then says my Monster Mash, not our Monster Mash.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good.
I think that there's a lot of things in this song that are like really fucking me up. Specifically, just Dracula joining the band for no reason, just being like, okay, we're cool. That fucks me up.
Yeah, that makes me think like, I don't know.
Well, actually, you know what?
Hmm.
This could be an unreliable narrator situation.
Oh, yeah, because this is from the point of view of the colonizer here.
Yeah.
History is written by the victor, and this is an unreliable narrator.
Yeah, because he doesn't explain how. Just like, hey, like, Dracula's mad. If I don't mention, like, he's gonna go out on Twitter and be like, I did it first. So like, we did it, and guess what? We made up. So don't worry about it, and it's chill. And like, he's totally in the band now.
It makes me feel bad. It makes me feel like bad inside. Like my soul feels tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't like that.
No, it sucks. It sucks ass, but
It's awful. Okay, so what do we do about it now?
I don't know.
Okay, well, that's... All right.
I
Well,
think we need to go. I think we need to discuss the thing that we've been avoiding, which is the most obvious answer, which is that it's a song. Because I feel like we haven't dug into that, which is the most obvious one.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. Do you do... Like, would you... Oh, I guess.
Because, like, if I went to an Ali and AJ concert and I was like, they're doing Potential Breakup Song! Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, do Freebird. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. I guess that does... Shit. The Monster Mash is a song.
Like, you go home from a concert, like, they fucking did the Monster Mash.
Yeah, they do the Monster Mash.
Remind
So, I mean, like, that's the most boring answer. That's like...
It
that's
is?
Like, that's like what it's intended to be.
No, it's intended. Most people think it's a dance.
Oh. It's definitely not
until
a
you
dance.
get to the played part. But
Oh. No, alright. Here's the thing, though.
yeah.
We got caught up on the wrong thing.
What?
What is the twist?
What is the Transylvania twist?
What's the twist? In real life, what is the twist?
What's the twist of...
No, what's the twist?
What are you talking about?
The twist. Come on, baby.
It's a dance.
Yeah. What else is it?
This spin move.
It's the name of Come on, baby.
It's the name of a
Do
song?
the twist. Yeah.
I didn't know the song was called The Twist.
The twist. And you do the
Okay.
twist when you listen to the twist.
You do the twist when you listen to the twist. So you do the mash. You do the Monster Mash when you listen to the Monster Mash.
Yeah. It's a
Is what you're
dance
saying.
move. It's a dance move that's specifically for a song.
For a song.
Yeah.
Begun, then executed.
Yes.
Music sounds about to arrive.
It's a song about the dance.
It's a song about the dance.
It's a song about the dance. Oh man, it's a song about the dance.
This leads us into a chicken and the egg situation.
Yeah, so okay, here's the thing. The twist and the
Yeah.
mash are both actual dances from the 50s and 60s.
The twist and the mash are not similar though.
No, correct. But hold on. So the mash is an actual dance move.
I know.
Oh,
I've seen
no.
Hairspray.
Oh no, here's the thing. I know. I know. But here's the thing. They did... So, the monster rose up from the slab and starts doing the mash. That is an actual dance move. The mash.
Yeah.
He starts doing the mash. And because he's a monster, they start calling it the monster mash.
It's just the Monster Mash.
The twist, the Transylvania twist, was the dance that...
The twist?
that
Was it
drag.
actually the twist?
It was... Well, yes. They called it the Transylvania twist because here's the thing. The unwritten song... Here's the thing. The unwritten song. The answer
There's a
lies in the
prequel.
song that has never been heard before. And in this theoretical prequel song, it's a song about a dance when Dracula decided he's going to do the twist. Dracula was just being a little stinker one night.
Yeah.
And
Sounds like him.
it was Dracula, the mayor was there. Dracula's being a stinker, and he starts doing the twist. And the mayor is like, hey, that's the Transylvania twist.
Right.
Right? Boom. All of a sudden, Dracula's got a new dance. And then the whole world gets crazy. All the ghouls come, all the zombies come, the Wolfman, fucking Dr. Frankenstein and his monster come. They all start doing the twist. And they're doing the Transylvania twist because he was the Transylvania man. And then, now, this monster starts doing the mash. Everybody's all crazy about the mash. Everybody's all hopped up on the mash. Dracula's like, hey, I'm still doing the twist, baby. What about my
Yeah.
twist? And now they're like, hey, man, nah, that ain't cool no more. It's the mash now. That's what's in.
Yes. But I'm going back to grammar.
Yeah.
whatever happened to my Transylvania Twist?
It's now the mash.
The subject is Transylvania Twist.
Yeah.
So it, which is the Transylvania Twist, the Transylvania Twist is now the Monster Mash. So it has to
Well,
it's the
okay.
same-
Hear me out. I'm saying that perhaps whatever happened to my Transylvania Twist, it's now the mash, is not a literal direct answer.
I see what you're saying.
It's like, whatever happened to my Transylvania Twist, it used to be the most popular thing. It used to be the thing that was in. Like, what is this thing everybody's doing? Whatever happened to my Transylvania Twist? And they're like, nah. It's now the mash. That's what we do now.
Okay.
Instead of like, we took your thing, it's like, no, that's not cool anymore. This is what it is now.
Yeah, that could be it. I'm not mad about it.
Right? That feels better. That feels
better because then it's fine that Dracula's a part of the band.
Yeah, because they didn't
cool.
steal anything. He's just like, oh, this is what's in now? I guess I'm down with it. That's cool.
Right.
Like, I had my moment in the sun, not literally, because he's a vampire and you can't do that.
Right.
His skin would turn into glitter or something. I haven't seen Twilight.
You gotta watch Twilight.
I don't know that I do.
You gotta watch Twilight?
Okay. So the Monster Mash, it's a dance.
It's just the actual
mash. It's the mash. It's monsters doing the mash. And the fact that the monsters are doing it at a party and they're all doing it together and everybody's having a good time and playing instruments together means that like now humans are welcome to do it too. Like it's not exclusive anymore. Like everybody's welcome. Like this feels better.
Definitely. It's possible this could be the origin of the mash itself. Because if we're doing the Monster Mash, it's not the Monster Mash. It's just the mash.
Yeah. Well, it's the Monster Mash because the monster's doing it. Because the monster starts doing the mash.
Then it's the Monster Mash.
He did the Monster Mash. Like, he's like, oh, hey, look at you. You're doing the Monster Mash because you're a monster.
Yeah.
That's doing the mash, which is already a real thing.
Yeah, so if I did the Monster Mash, I wouldn't do the Monster Mash because I'm not a monster. I would do the mash.
Mm-hmm.
So technically,
they're inviting.
If we're going,
they're inviting us to come and be turned into monsters.
Oh.
It's an invitation. Ooh, come on down, and we're gonna turn you into monsters so that you can Monster Mash with us.
Oh, you know what? You know what it also could be? They're not inviting us like to kill us.
No.
Or turn us into monsters or whatever. Specifically, when you get to my door, it's like when you die. Like when you die and you become a monster, tell them Boris sent you. And you get into like VIP. You get into VIP heaven.
Wow, this is a song about VIP heaven. I think we cracked it.
I think that's it.
I think we fucking nailed it.
Actually, I think that's it.
I think we cracked it. The Monster Mash is a song about VIP heaven and how to get in. And it's really just by the only thing you need to know, folks at home, what you need to know about getting into VIP heaven is to tell them Boris sent you.
That's it. That's literally it, actually.
That's it. Just tell them
That's
Boris
crazy.
sent you.
That's crazy. No, I'm looking through. I do not see anything that goes against that.
It's the only thing that works.
It's the only thing that works. I'm sorry to bring this back up, but did we ever decide if Dracula was in the coffin?
Okay, here's my theory. I think in this scenario, Moss, I don't think there is a hell. I think there's just heaven and there's VIP heaven.
It's VIP afterlife, basically.
VIP afterlife, yeah. Yeah. I think what works is that Dracula shows up. Everybody's dancing, everybody's having a good time, and he's like, all right, this is cool. He's still got like a guest bedroom there. He goes down, he takes a nap for a little while and conserve his energy. And when he wakes up, he's like, man, gosh, everybody's doing this dance. Like, what happened to my dance? And they're like, nah, dude,
they've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
Like they've been doing it. They did it when I arrived, when I was here, and I was like sick.
They're still doing it.
And then I went to sleep, and I woke back up, and they're still doing it.
They're still doing it, precisely. What happened to my Transylvania twist? And they're like, nah, dog, it's the mash now.
Yeah.
They're like,
see, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, it feels better. It feels better.
Yeah.
It feels better.
It feels a lot better. Also, it was a graveyard smash. I'm thinking, like, specifically, it's like, yes, monsters, but it does mention, so it mentions the classic monsters, but also specifically, there's a lot of undead. A lot of undead here.
Sure, yeah.
It's mostly undead.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, actually, I think the only two people that are not undead are Wolfman and Dr. Frankenstein.
Well, the lab is in a graveyard, right? Like, for sure, right? Like, it's not confirmed in the lyrics, but like, it makes sense that the lab is like in
a graveyard.
In a graveyard, like in a mausoleum.
I'm imagining this starts and then like classic horror movie hands start shooting up out of the ground.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's like they're literally smashing the graveyard.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. And they're getting up and they're dancing Thriller style.
Oh, it isn't. Yeah.
Yeah, but a castle can also like have a mausoleum. Like having a castle does not preclude having a graveyard.
The castle could still be in the graveyard too.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
It could be a graveyard.
Yeah, it could be a huge graveyard, or it could be a little graveyard that's attached to this castle, or like a large graveyard that's attached to this castle as like a family burial ground. Yeah, totally. You can have rooms and stuff in a castle, and then also have a graveyard and mausoleum. And like the lab's probably not like up in the. I'm not saying the lab's outside. I'm saying the lab is like underground.
I mean, here's the thing. It's not under the castle. It's not part of the castle. So the castle could be underground. Like part of the castle could be underground.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. All of this is reasonable.
Yeah. There was a landslide.
A landslide?
Just, I don't know. That's how it got underground.
No, it's like a castle with a foundation and shit. It's just got like a base. It's got like a basement and sub-basement. They dug down. It's doable.
I do not see anything that contradicts this. Yeah.
I think that has to be it.
That's it. There's no other option.
Dracula showed up. He was there. He took a nap. They were still partying. Yeah. He was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Nah, this is cool now." And he's like, "All right, I think I dig this. Everything's cool." And then everything was cool, and everybody started doing the Monster Mash, and they have been ever since 1962.
Here's the other thing about that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
The party had just begun. The guests included Dracula. So Dracula's there at the start of the party.
It's right at the beginning of the party. He takes a little nap, gets a little shut-eye.
Yeah.
He's been dancing.
And then he wakes up.
Yeah.
And he's like, whoa. What's going on? Why are you guys still going?
Yeah. Yep.
That tracks to me. That makes perfect sense. Yeah. I'm into it. I think we did it. I think
we nailed it. I think that's it.
I think we fucking nailed it.
I think that's it. I think we got it. Like we found
that's
what
the only
works.
thing it can be.
We found what works.
That's it.
I'm willing to reopen this discussion like a year from now.
Oh, absolutely.
We got it. We nailed it. We're shutting it down.
We're shutting it down.
Okay, let's review. One more time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Dr. Bobby Boris Pickett Frankenstein is working in his lab late one night.
Yes.
His monster arises from the slab.
Yes.
And begins to do the mash.
Yeah.
Which is a dance move.
A real dance move.
A real fucking dance move in real life. Okay. And Dr. Bobby Boris Pickett Frankenstein
looks
over and he's like, whoa.
PhD.
PhD, attorney at law, looks
Mayor.
over, and he says to his monster, and the mayor's there, and he says to his monster, "Whoa, you're doing the mash, and you're a monster, so let's call it the Monster Mash."
Yeah.
This is crazy. Now, everybody shows up. The zombies show up. The ghouls show up. Dracula is right there at the start. Wolfman, Dracula's son, they're all fucking partying. It's a good time, right? Everybody's doing the mash, and they're calling it the Monster Mash. So Dracula goes to take a little nappy because he gets a little tired.
He's an old man.
He's a little tired. He's an old man. He's an immortal
He's a
vampire.
single dad.
He's a single dad. He's got shit to do, and he's been dancing and doing his Transylvanian twist, which he thinks is cool, and everybody used to think was really cool. And then he goes to sleep.
He's so sleepy. He's a sleepy
He's so
boy.
sleepy.
He
Oh,
wakes
sleepy
up.
boy Dracula. Oh, he takes a nap, and he wakes up, and the party's still going, and everybody's still doing the mash, and he's like, wow, this is like crazy. Whatever happened to my old Transylvania twist that we all used to do? And they're like, nah, man, now it's the Monster Mash. Now that we do this Monster Mash, and they're like, boom, now we do the mash. And Dracula's like, oh, it's cool. Oh, it's everything's so cool. I'm gonna join your band, right? And like all the people, they're all hanging out and playing in the band, and everybody's having a great time. And then they extend the invitation to us, and they're like, hey, listen, I'm just gonna let you in on a little secret now that you've sat through and pondered this song and listened to the complexity of this piece and scrutinized the nuance of its literary genius. When you die and you get to death's door and you knock on that door, knock, knock, knock,
Boris is death.
you just tell him Boris sent you, and you will get into VIP afterlife heaven, baby. And that is the Monster Mash.
That's what it is. That's literally it. I'll be honest, I didn't think we were going to solve it.
Neither did
I
I.
really did.
I was ready to give up like half an hour ago.
I wasn't. I was not.
We nailed it. That's it. That's it. We nailed it.
We did
Cool.
it. We did it.
I'm happy with it. Cut, print,
Cut print.
and that's it. We've done it. We've done it.
Fuck, he died.
Who died? Bobby Boris
He's
Pickett,
doing...
Frankenstein Jr., attorney at law, Esquire.
Yeah, he's dead. Sorry.
Oh man, rest in peace.
No, he's now doing the Monster Mash.
Rest in power. He's doing the Monster Mash.
Rest in power, Bobby Boris Pickett.
Now I'm a very tired being, and from the Monstrous Activity Surveillance and Observation Network, this has been The Rabbit Hole. I'm Michael Wingate. That is Ashton Laurel, and we love you all, and you have a beautiful, wonderful evening.